Hey, it's Johnny, and in this video, I'm going to be making a Legend of Sleepy Hollow permanent book cover. I hope you enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. So this video is part of the World Book Day collaboration hosted by Kirnix Creations. I've linked the playlist in the description so you can check out the other videos in there as well. To start this project, I cut a piece of cardstock paper to the exact size of the front of the book. The design for the book cover is heavily inspired by the poster art for Tim Burton's Sleepy Hollow from 1999. After about 573 attempts and one whole eraser later, I drew out the design on two different pages to make two stencil template thingies, one for the background and one for the Tree of the Dead. I love the Tree of the Dead. I think it's the coolest looking tree ever, and I really wanted to include it. After making the two stencil template thingies, I carefully cut out each piece with my X-Acto knife and scissors. So while Sleepy Hollow from 1999 is my absolute favorite movie of all time, I only love it because The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving is my favorite ghost story ever. I've loved ghost stories since I was a kid, and this book was always one that I wanted to check out from the school library. Of course, it was a kid's version because the original version is a little harder to read for kids. After cutting out the stencils, I used white acrylic paint to trace the pattern over a piece of foam paper that I cut to match the size of the stencil. Here I'm gluing the white piece of paper on which I'll be painting the moon background. I could have just used an exact moon-sized piece of paper, but I wanted to keep the layers as even as possible to avoid any weird bumps or dips in the foam pieces. After a coat of white paint and Mod Podge, I added a really thick layer of glow paint to the moon area. Then I painted the Headless Horseman piece. I had two pieces to choose from, so I chose the piece that looked the least like a dog. Once the layer of glow paint was dry, I glued the first foam piece onto the book. Then I did the same for the tree piece. I glued on the Headless Horseman piece and then gave the Tree of the Dead some tree texture using my dotting tools and clay tools. I went back and forth with painting the background and the tree matte black or glossy black, But eventually I painted the background matte black and the tree glossy black with some metallic black dry brushing. And here it is, nice and finished. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I also made sure beforehand that it wasn't some rare limited edition book that I was covering with glue and foam, and all of the original artwork is in the actual book and remained untouched. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Have a good day, and I will talk to you in the next one.